Hello once again and welcome back to SpartanGaming Plays The House of Tesla. So, we just finished the kids' room, or kids' play area, playroom. Weird, he doesn't have any kids, so and when he has kids' toys, it's not creepy. We're heading to the kitchen today. This was, I read a lot of trouble with people had in this one area. This kitchen apparently struggled a lot of people struggled on it. I'm not sure why. If anything, compared to the toy room, this is the breath of fresh air. The puzzles are quite easy, so you're not going to be struggling too much. So the first thing we'll do is we'll play with this one. So the idea for this puzzle is to get silver onto silver by using these. You move this up, and it locks into place. Like this. It's not too difficult. It's just once you go up, you can't go back down. So you end up getting like this where you can't do anything. So you pull this down and it resets it. Which is kind of nice chunky noise. So I know that goes there. I know that goes there. That goes there. Move that across. Like that. There you go. Not too difficult. I have done this kitchen a few times. So we picked up a metal pair. Oh, the key's in here, by the way. It's behind this very... It reminds me of those kitchens of the future. You know, when you see those old, like, 50s... Like, here's what your kitchen could look like in 50 years, and it looks nothing like that. Kind of reminds me of this kitchen does. Because it's so weird. Like, what's this door here? Why is it like this? You know? What the hell's that about? Why did you have such an elaborate way to, like... There's no toaster. I mean, I don't think toasters were toasters available in the 1800s? Or early 1900s? I mean, maybe. Who knows? This is another easy one. You just have to match the little green gem between these two metal lines. Again, it's not difficult. It's finicky, but... that one's fine. There we go. And the metal pair we picked up has a hole in the bottom. So we stick it on here. Give it a good turn. It pips out there. See, this puzzle confused me when I first played this game because I didn't understand. Like, you can see, like, it's basically locks and keys. And I assumed that you needed to make locks and keys for each one of these patterns. But when you realize it doesn't work that way. So what you need to do is you only need to make locks of a lock and a key from just one. So the lock is this one here. And the key is this one here. So if I move this here, gives me a fork. Thank God he's not in a rush to get a knife and fork. Having to solve a bloody elaborate puzzle. Fork goes in there. This is another puzzle that people got confused about. I'm not sure why. It's fairly easy. Where's the nana? There it is. You just match the tree trunks. Basically, follow the outlines because the outlines have to match. So like this. And then you just go around until you find them. So the main puzzle for this is there's an apple, there's an orange, there's an banana, and there's some grapes. On the side, if you look, follow these vines or the tree trunks, branches. It leads to these. You can move these around, and the whole idea is to make these look like the shape that they're connected to. So this one's connected to the apple. So you've got to make it look like an apple. This one needs to look like a pear. There's a cheat. Well, it's not a cheat. It's kind of a subtle. How would you say? So I don't know what the right word is, but basically when you get into a specific spot, the game automatically snaps into it. As you can see, it kind of wants to be there, meaning that that's definitely the right place. And it does it for these. There is one here. There's one there. I don't think it matters which way it goes because they're both pairs. Let's try it this way. I did it this way, the other way originally, but if it doesn't work, then that's the wrong way. The banana's fine. As you can see, that's already in place. And the grapes should be like that. Yeah. Again, it's not difficult. It's just confusing. It's not the most obvious thing to do, but again, like these types of things, I kind of understand more logically than anything else. That's easy, which is kind of weird. My brain works in such weird ways. Again, this coffee machine is cool, but you only use this one part. When you move this, it opens a door and a teacup poops out. You need the teacup. And you need to drop this pin so you can move this across. But this section here, you can move these, but you never use it. So, I mean, I've never seen a coffee machine like this before, so maybe that's how they are. And that's the pin up there, which is basically here. So these both balls need to be in these little containers to drop the pins, and this one moves both of them, which is very cool. It's not the easiest because they both need to be here, and as you can see, once this is here, this is over one, so you need to like get this. This one needs to be here first, and it's, from what I remember, you need to like it needs to be like this way. Like that. See, now they're all in line, so when I go down, it should do both. It's cool. It's a cool, nice puzzle. It's not too difficult. It's just enough that you scratch your head now and again, but, you know, it's not like you're pulling your face off trying to do it. We did all this just to get this teacup, right? And this coffee cup. I say teacup, it's coffee. And all you need to do is put it on here. Why don't you just press it down? So weird. This is another one that's kind of not too difficult. It's basically you gotta get the shapes into so big into medium and the medium into small. And each time you go past one of these barriers, it changes to the opposite color, so the purple or the orange can't get back. The only annoying thing about this game, this whole puzzle, is it's very annoying to control. Like, it's just when you want to go somewhere, sometimes the game will be like, no, you're not. You're not going that way. So that should be correct. There you go. Again, it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's just I don't find it interesting. Kind of find it just like I like puzzles where it makes me think a bit. So this, the main part of this is to spin this around because it poops out something. I think it poops out a teaspoon, which beneath that weird egg thing that we did earlier. where we put the pear on top. And to do that, you need to get these knives in a specific way. So if you open this, which took me ages to realize you could do this, you can move these around. I think it's that shape. Oh. Of course it's not that shape, you dummy. It's the other way. Is it that way? I think that's the way it was originally. What have I done? This needs to be swapped around, I think. I think it needs to be that way. Yeah, so these two need to be swapped around. What the hell? I've never struggled with this puzzle. But now I'm recording, I'm just like... I'm pretty sure that's not the right way either. Oh, it was. There you go. The depth perception on that is very confusing. That's my excuse, and that's the hill I'm dying on. So it goes in here. Metal ring, which goes. Weirdly enough, it goes in here. I had no idea what the hell this was. I was like, what the hell am I doing with this metal ring? It goes here. And that's the end of that chapter. Like, see how short that was? That's how all the rooms should be. Like, short, but, you know, to the point. I kind of like it like that. I don't want to be in an area for like 50 odd minutes, scratching my head, figuring out what the hell I'm supposed to do. So we have to make 6 symbols now. Oh god. He says oh, there we go. That opens the room at the top, which is the living room, I think. I guess it's the room where he goes to entertain his guests. His guests have to walk upstairs. Like here. I mean, I was going to do this in a separate video, but this video's been already too short, and this room is not that difficult either. There's maybe what, like, there's this table in front of us with a chess set. There's these mirror-like weird devices with pictures in, and there's this chandelier up here, and that's kind of it. And there's no other puzzles, and then it's the end of the game. So we should be able to just do this in one sitting. So. Go to the chessboard. When you put your this, I want to say rook. It's not a pawn. I don't know what it is, but as you can see, it's got arrows. You can't really tell that the arrows until you like back away. But yeah, you follow where the arrows are pointing, and it leads you to a specific spot. So every time you move this, it changes the direction. So now it's this. There we go. Not too difficult. This one's not as it's not that difficult. It depends on how you view chess. It kind of this tells you which way the pieces move. And these numbers represent how many of these pieces need to physically land on it. So, say with the king here, the king has to go here. This number 4 has to be a touch beat with each one, so each one of them has to physically land on this spot, if that makes sense. So from what I remember, that's them. This goes here, and then the the horsey can go into L shape, so it will go here and then it'll go and land on there if it moves. There you go. Again, it's not difficult. It's just, you know, it's a pretty good puzzle. It doesn't require one to know aerodynamics or, you know, rocket science, which is quite cool. Look at those haunted 3D models, man. They're scary to look at. Why did they jump out and not animate anything? It's weird. Instead, they just got static 3D haunted sex dolls. I mean, the guy on the left looks like fucking the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy. And the mix between Einstein. Watch, I'll change the music again. So these three scenes represent, if you notice in the background, the picture is there. They're your hints, basically. Again, this is not difficult. Like, you can't fail this because the game, it's not a puzzle. It's more like you can just. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll go this one first. So it should be right when the right one, middle one, and the left one. You can't do the middle one until you do the one on either side. So we'll do that. You can zoom in. So you move these and then you move this around so it looks like a star. And then you just move this like this until it fits. Yay! Again, it's not a puzzle, is it? You know, I don't know. I wouldn't count these as puzzles. They're more like they're just in the way of a puzzle. Come on, fucking hell. You spend most of your time waiting for the game to tell you can move before you actually physically do something. And again, with this, you just move this around gingerly until it opens a door. I mean, like, the solution is in this weird eye thing. What is this called? I remember them in BioShock Infinite. And it was like Comstock's Triumphs or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, you can just hear it purring in the background, which is quite cool. So these two discs that we got go either side of the middle picture. Hence why you can't do the middle picture until you've done the ends first. It's weird, like, as you notice, there's no sound. I mean, there's no music. The music randomly comes on, and you'd think this would change this, the background music. So look, the music's come on now again because of random reasons. And from what I remember of these, you have to pick the flowers that are in the pictures either side. So these flowers are the ones on the right hand side, and the window is this one. Like, I think, like to know these, you'd have to then go and change the music again and get another look at the picture. I mean, no, like me personally, I would screenshot this, which I have, and to solve this solution. Because, you know, it's just like, I don't want to change this music all the time. It's just boring. It opens a fourth picture. Sorry, a fourth record. The red one. Oh, spooky. An elaborate way to hide your safe. A distinctively shaped metal head. That's more information. Don't know why he keeps that in his, Oh, hold on, let's, Oh, look, we missed one in the coffee maker. Kitchen base of the floor. Wait, there was something in the coffee maker. I didn't use the whistle, which is kind of annoying. Because I've used it. I used that on my main, and I completely forgot. When your cosmic goal is found, keep looking. I don't know I don't know what that means. Play with the fire pokes. That's to do with the in the kids' room with that theater thing. Yeah, look, I missed a lot on the in the end of the last mission. But you notice that we don't have that machine, the prototype anymore. It's disappeared. It just vanished. I'm pretty sure in the last videos we didn't lose it, or it didn't break. No, because it was in the Wardenclyffe Tower. Yeah, it was in the tower, wasn't we? And we went down the lift to get to the house. We didn't lose the prototype; it just disappeared. See, it's like even the developers have not don't give a shit about it anymore. This puzzle I don't understand. I think it just needs to make the lights light up, and I do that by just moving them very slowly in increments until you find the correct slot. It's not really the most interesting thing, is it? But, you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess. There you go. That was easy. And that's the end. That's the last wooden key. So we're going to see in the coffee maker. I think I can get back into the kitchen. Did I miss something on the coffee maker there? I'm sure I didn't. Maybe I did. Oh yeah, here. That's all the ones in there. And the key goes into here. I'm trying to think the solution for this is I think that one is move this out of the way. I think that one's those three. And like that. And that, my friends, is the end of the game. Get my mouse out of the way. Oh, look at this. We're in the middle of nowhere. Don't know what I came out here for, though. And I have a robot arm. 2 robot arms. Don't know why he decides to take his gloves off. Holy shit. We are Robot Man.
Tuesday, July 7th, 1908. That day, a peculiar occult ritual was about to take place in Luxor, Egypt. It was led by Aleister Crowley and attended by his wife and several members of the Golden Dawn Order.
Bloody cultists.
Their objective was to summon the demon 𝘨𝘨, but fate and mutual disputes led them in a different direction. They did indeed open a gateway to another world for a while, but only a fraction of the energy passed through. Energy that certainly didn't belong to 𝘨𝘨. That's the beginning of your story. A child of light, a child of darkness, engulfed by a storm against the backdrop of a hidden struggle for the fate of this world.
He looks so sad. And there we have it. The weird ending. Where the hell is Tesla is the question. But yeah, I don't... This reminds me of the endings for the Da Vinci. The House of Da Vinci. Where they were like weird. This one is even more weird. I don't like the ending for those. It's too... I don't know. Like, I like the twist that you're a robot. But adding the supernatural element with fucking Aleister Crowley is just like, why? And I'm guessing, like, as of now, as of the way I'm recording, as of the time I'm recording this game has a mixed review on Steam. So whether they make another one or not is, you know, is beyond me. I mean, I'd like another game. Maybe not one with so many illogical puzzles in it. I mean, I say illogical. Again, it's up to the individual, isn't it, if they find the puzzle hard or not. But to me, some of these were just gut-wrenchingly boring. You know, but they're still patching, they're still updating everything. Like, since I've recorded this, I've already updated it 3 times. So, you know, if this is in the future, that that's like a white mustache, look creepy, very creepy. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let the credits roll, and the ending will have my score. And if you want to look at that, so yeah, just skip to the end. But anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. So thank you very much for watching, peeps. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And I'll see you for the next game. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.